literally, I watched the video of the cops with their body cams on, and they didn't show the backyard of the people's house because it's considered private property.
Right.
But when they're talking to the people, they go, "Hey, if you see this creature again, don't call us. You handle that shit yourself because I'm not doing that." Like literally,
Oh my God.
Dude was freaked out. So I did do a piece of artwork. And
but it was Piglet.
And it's Piglet, but he's got Piglet
the scar
as Snake.
and the eye patch.
And if I find this, I'm going to put this on YouTube right now. I'll do a flash.
Yeah.
But he's got an eye patch and he's got a cigarette hanging out of his mouth.
That's awesome.
Chad would probably fucking love this shit. Yeah. Frank's going to get tennis elbow in 24 hours from playing with his boobies.
Yeah.
Oh my God, your podcast is so big.
That's right. Welcome to Point of No Response.
And welcome to Point of No Response. We appreciate you guys joining us. And before we even get started, make sure that you watch on YouTube and like and subscribe. And if you're watching on anything else, listening on anything else, iTunes or any other platform as far as podcast goes, make sure you download. We appreciate all of it. And hey, next podcast. How you guys doing? So here's who we have today. We've got Chad to my right.
Word to all your mothers.
Yeah, he's probably going to fuck your mothers and possibly your fathers. So,
and your trainee grannies.
Possibly.
And of course, we got Frank across from me.
Hello.
Yep, his normal intro right there. And Deontay is not with us. So once again, the Dirty D is joining us.
'Tis I.
Yeah, the Dirty D. We've actually got a lot of positive feedback on you being here. So
Well, that's frightening.
a little bit, right?
Very much so.
A little bit. So anyway, here's what I would like to begin the whole podcast with is this past week, something happened in Las Vegas. Did you guys see anything about that?
No.
So
there was the alien thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So there was this
Pretty
light
crazy.
in the sky. Light in the sky that was falling down like something crashing. Maybe a meteor, maybe whatever. But something falling out of the sky. And there was video of it. There's actual video of it. And some people saw it. Multiple people. But not only multiple people, but the police force. A couple guys on the police force
Really?
also saw it.
They don't ever lie.
God knows they don't.
Well, I seen there was a whistleblower that I guess he came out and said, yeah, there's proof that there's aliens that's been covered up and all this stuff. And
Yeah.
like a government worker.
That was me. Sorry.
You were for the government? Gotcha. So anyway, in this story, right, here's what happens is people see it and there's a 911 call and these two cops that go to this call, they're just like, hey, we're interested because we actually saw the light too. They get to this house and there's like four people, I think a man, wife, and two sons or something like that. And they're like, hey, we had this creature in our backyard walking around and it was like 9 or 10 feet tall.
No, I didn't see any of this on the news.
Fucking crazy because the cops were just like, are you serious? And they start describing this whole thing.
Did they shoot it or kill it or what happened to it?
It's a wonderful question. So they did their preliminary investigation and they, closed it because they couldn't find anything, what have you. But literally, I watched the video of the cops with their body cams on, and they didn't show the backyard of the people's house because it's considered private property.
Right.
But when they're talking to the people, they go, "Hey, if you see this creature again, don't call us. You handle that shit yourself because I'm not doing that." Like literally,
Oh my God.
dude was freaked out.
They believed then.
Well,
I mean,
if you really watch the whole video,
Yeah.
early on in the video, like he literally says, "Dude, I'm shaking right now," like the cop does.
Wow.
Like he was all fluttery and shit like that because
Wow.
he saw these lights, he saw the shit fall.
And then he hears this from this guy and he's thinking this is really happening.
Like, what the fuck?
So nobody caught that thing? It just ran off or something?
So what I saw was that I didn't see the video, but I heard there was a video of it falling, but no videos or pictures of the actual alien, which is a little bit sus.
Yeah.
But Like, also, is there like no AAA out in outer space or like?
No, they have maintenance techs on board, but they all suck. Just kidding.
Sounds like some a production person would say.
Fair.
So there was somebody like I was reading some articles about this, but one person did say, hey, maybe it was like some alien teenagers was just like, no, Mom, we're gonna just borrow the saucer.
They were out for a joyride.
And they're like, I swear to God, we're not going to Earth. And then they accidentally went to Earth, and then they crashed.
Yeah.
So they're like, hey, you know what? And here's the conversation that all of us had before the podcast is that we're all pieces of shit, and we make mistakes and all this crap. So why would aliens be any different than us, where they make mistakes? Even their teenage kids do.
Yes.
Because they don't absolutely know how to work a spaceship properly.
Them damned inner city urban use from outer space. At it again.
So you've got two of them. You got the grays, and then you got the dark grays.
Oh shit.
Oh man, that's not racist. I mean, like if they came to Earth, seriously, they'd be illegal aliens anyway. So.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
You got me there,
See?
sir.
You can't really say anything about that.
Nope, I sure can't.
I don't know. I'm telling you, if I'm like, if I had a gun on me and I seen an alien that was 10 feet tall and an alien,
Yeah.
I would be like shooting first and asking questions later.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't know what I would
But
do.
if I had a body
might be
cam, I'd be like, it's coming right at me. You know, that way you're not in trouble.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
You go throw the body cam on you. I mean, the cop didn't see it. It was at the people. And
Well, still.
And then are they packing anyway, or are they just like, what the fuck?
I mean, it's Vegas, so they should have been fucking packing.
Yeah.
It's true.
I think.
Fair.
Should be packing as hardcore as that one guy with that black dick.
The white guy with the
White
black
guy with the
dick.
black dick.
I can see that headline. Like, guy beats alien to death with his huge dick.
Oh my god. Only on Fox News.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. He was a Republican. Yeah. Have you guys ever seen any lights in the sky, any sort of alien encounters, anything like that?
I used to live in Arizona, and like 2 hours, 2 years before I moved out there, they had like the 3 lights that were over Phoenix that like hovered over it. It was a pretty big story. Like
I
you
remember
can
that
go
video.
get books about it and all that stuff. But
Yeah. It was kind of like a triangle
yeah,
formation.
yeah, they said it kind of just sat up over Phoenix,
Yeah.
and like nobody can explain what it was or whatever.
But were you in Phoenix at the time? Where were you at?
I lived in Mesa, which is a suburb of Phoenix, but that happened a couple years before I moved out there.
Gotcha.
I actually have a UFO experience.
Hell yes.
I've
With your
already
butt.
told this on another podcast too.
There's definitely some butt
There's-
stuff going on.
yeah.
Butt stuff, definitely.
Go on, Chad.
Yeah, so I was like 4 years old, I think. So, and I remember every bit of this.
Was the alien's name Steve or
Yeah.
something like that?
Uncle Steve.
Uncle Steve, yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, so I was at my babysitter's house and
Come on, this might be very traumatic, and we're like laughing.
yeah,
Come on, guys.
I'm really hurting on the inside, guys.
See? The
Like-
inside of his butthole.
Inside of-
Just wait for it.
God damn it, D.
Jesus. I'm sorry.
Was it a male babysitter or a female babysitter?
It was a female old lady.
Okay.
Still
She
questionable.
was not a granny tranny though.
Oh,
Okay.
thank goodness.
Well, now I'm disappointed in the story. All right, go ahead.
No, so my parents worked like in a factory, like a late shift, and they came and picked us up late. We were all like asleep, so they bring me out to the car, and put me in my car seat or whatever, and go back in. Well, I wake up while they're walking in, and I'm like kind of yelling at them like, "Hey!" And they're like, "Oh, we'll be back in a minute." So I'm out there for like ever. I don't know how long, but it was like a long time for me to be like, I want to get back in there. So I try to unlock the door or try to open the door and it's locked. And I just look up out of the glass and see like all these lights up above me, like kind of like moving around. And I, freak out. I'm a little kid. and I'm like crying and trying to get the door open, and it's like open, like unlatching but not opening. And my mom and dad come out with my sister, and they're like, "What are you doing? We were only in there for a minute. You're freaking out." And I was like, "No, you've been gone forever." And they go to get my other sister and realize that it's like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and they had picked me up at like 11.
Oh,
so there was like a lost time.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and couldn't figure out like what happened.
Like they still remember this till this day.
Yeah.
Wow. I got goosebumps.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Damn.
I did.
That's fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
Wow. So there's like 3 to 4 hours of lost time.
I honestly think it was like 2 hours. I think that's what my mom figured out, like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
But
So your memory of this is like you remember, like, I guess you feel you remember the time frame, but they don't remember the time frame.
they do not know. They're like, we literally got there at like 11:30.
Yeah.
Got you out into the vehicle, went back in, and we're gone for like 10 minutes.
So you were sort of outside of what happened.
Yeah.
So something happened to them, and you were sort of outside of it, is the way it sounds.
Yeah. Like, I don't
Wow.
remember exactly what
Wow.
everything looked like, but I remember
something.
seeing a circuit board for the first time when I was like 7 or 8. Like, I busted open a Walkman or something and saw the little board.
Yeah.
I was like, that's what the bottom of the thing looked like, except it was all like silver.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
God damn.
That shit's crazy.
But that's all I got out of it. Didn't see any 9-foot aliens with like 12-inch dicks or nothing.
That experience. No. Well, that's a bummer.
At no point did they say that they saw dicks, but
But God damn it, I wish they had.
You got to work that in.
Brazzers.com
Yeah.
would have been there in a heartbeat, but like, 15-inch dicks, aliens, game on.
One alien threw his dick down, the other's repelled down off of it.
Oh, God. It's a brilliant visual. Wow.
Did he come or what?
Got to leave something to the imagination.
I guess you have to think about if you can repel off a dick and the friction boners you up.
Right.
Does he? Do they get all the way off the end and they're able to get to the ground and everything, or does that last guy it like flings him into the air because he boners up there at the very end and?
Or does he just start drilling into the ground?
Oh, yeah, maybe their dick is like it doesn't get up; it goes down
forward.
Yeah, and he's a freak if it goes up.
There you go.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Well, they probably practice.
The questions that keep me up at
They
night.
got to drill.
It's training. Yeah. Alien dick repel training.
Are you into butt stuff now because of that?
Oh, yeah.
That whole experience? Yeah. See, I knew it. I wish I had an alien experience. I don't. Dee, do you have anything?
No, but I have often wondered about the whole, anal probing piece of the.
I bet you have, girl.
But the stories people tell, and it's sort of like if prime alien. No, if they were to come here and they wanted to, investigate us, like dissect us, figure out what we're made of, and if they were that kind of, I don't know, being, why are so many people so obsessed with them? They did stuff to my butthole. It's like, I feel like that is internal, not external. I feel like people in general must be really interested in this idea of the butthole being another hole.
Yeah.
That
Getting
can,
getting infested by aliens.
Yeah.
I mean,
so it's
I
an
do think the
excuse
butt-
to say, oh no, I got, molested by aliens, but I did kind of like it. I don't know. It's like, just confusing to
He
me.
had a beard.
He had a beard.
It tickled.
The gray had a beard. His name is Steve. He reminded me of my uncle. And I now know the secrets to the universe because of anal probing. Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't get that piece of it. It confuses me. I understand if they just like lay you out on the table and like dissect you from feet to head and they just want to see what you're made of. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But just saying, oh, we're going to stick this thing in your butt and then we're going to send you back home. You know, why?
Yeah.
That's a human thing,
So
not
many,
an alien thing.
Yeah, we have a very vivid imagination as humans.
We do.
And how many different alien movies are there out there, right? So one of the ones I was thinking of course, I love The Thing, John Carpenter.
Yes.
A horror sort
Brilliant.
of movie, right? From '82. And the one I thought about when I read this one woman's reply about the whole Las Vegas alien thing. Is, maybe they're just teenagers out for a joyride. And it was the movie Explorers. So, yeah, okay, yeah, so you got that.
Now,
Right.
yeah.
Have you ever seen the movie Explorers?
I have not.
Had River Phoenix
Yep.
as I don't know, he may have been 12 at the time.
Ethan Hawke.
Yeah.
And
somebody,
crap, I can't remember the other kid right now.
oh, there was that older guy who was the sheriff. He was the guy in Gremlins that was like,
Yes.
there's gremlins in the tractor.
Yes.
I can't remember his name right now.
But
Essentially, it was the same premise, right? Is they get this signal from something, and the River Phoenix character is able to build it, and it's essentially like an orb. That you can't feel acceleration, deceleration, and you just kind of sit inside of it. And you're protected from everything. It's like he accidentally goes through the earth like a mile deep and shit like that and
Comes
pops
back out.
So they're like, okay, well, let's try to control it. And they control it with their computer. They go up into the sky. And long story short, I guess it's not really a tractor beam, but another signal pulls them. And they go to this alien ship and they meet these aliens, right? Long story short, again, come to find out, these fuckers are like kids. They're like teenagers, and they're like, "We just wanted to meet some people."
Yeah, they've been watching our television and listening to our radio and all this, and they were like all excited, like as teenagers, to relate to human teenagers or whatever. It was so funny though. Yeah, very interesting.
If you've never seen the movie Explorers, you
pretty cool.
fucking gotta watch it.
Pretty cool.
I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, it's fun.
I think one of my favorite alien movies is probably what's that called? Fire in the Sky. You ever seen that?
Yes.
That's
I went to the
real
movies
deal.
and saw that shit.
Yeah, we
did.
did.
We go to,
oh,
we went
yeah.
to the. Goddamn, we old as fuck,
we are
yo.
we are old
Shit.
as fuck. DB Sweeney.
Shut up, Frank.
I've never seen that movie.
No.
Really?
I know there was a book that was based off a book.
Yeah, it's
about the campers.
No.
No,
It's
they
a
were
different
they were
guy.
logsmen, I think.
Yeah, he was a
Yeah,
logger.
they were cruising in a truck or something and
Yeah.
just saw something out in a field, and one dude goes out there and gets abducted.
Yep. And he to this day believes that these are his experiences, and that's why he wrote about them and told people about them, and nobody, like everyone gave him crap except for, of course, the people who
and the
decided to
truckers
believe him.
saw it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, it was so amazing, honestly. I remember seeing, we were talking about this earlier, the movie Communion, when I was probably like 12.
That was a bit about the Greys coming for a guy.
Oh my God. Yeah, Christopher Walken.
Oh yeah, Christopher Walken.
I had nightmares for a week about Greys walking down my hallway towards my bedroom. And I was like, I did. For a week, I had nightmares about that. It was crazy.
Chad was jacking off to that film.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, someone's going to come for me, and they're going to put stuff in my butt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, jacking off front and back.
Ooh. Two fisting. Fist in the front, fist in the back.
Talk about good 80s movies. You ever seen The Last Starfighter?
Dude,
Not in a long time.
Do you know how
Damn.
often I watch that still?
That's a good movie.
about 4 or 5 times a week.
Yeah, like so I've talked to you about like, and we'll get back to The Last Starfighter,
Yeah.
but we've talked about like I when I go to sleep at night, I have problems sleeping, but I have movies that I've kind of memorized and they bring peace to me.
That's one of them.
Last Starfighter, like I'm out in 10 minutes, like it just I don't know, it overwhelms me and stuff, and it's just like, oh, I
That's
can
a good
totally
ass
sleep.
movie.
Love
It
that
is.
movie.
It's so fun and cool. Yeah. I love that movie.
It's going to be a good day. Bright shining day.
Sparkling.
Sparkling. That's it. That's what
Yeah.
sparkling day.
Sparkling.
Yeah.
I love it.
Love that movie. Shit. You know that kid was on in the movie Halloween Part 2.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
He was like an orderly at the hospital, and he helped
I think his
Lori.
brother died in the first one.
He did.
Remember
He did.
I'm kind of inebriated at this
That's
point
okay.
because this is what I do, but his character was an orderly at the hospital, like
Yes.
what you said, and
But
was
his-
helping
Lori
Laurie
through
Strode.
for whatever. Yeah.
And-
but his brother did die earlier
Did-
that night.
Yeah, in a car crash where they rammed him
Yep.
with like a cop car or some shit like that because he was wearing
Because
a similar
he was
mask to
wearing the
Michael
mask.
Myers.
Exactly.
Damn, this should have been like a fucking Halloween episode.
It should have been, huh?
For reals. God damn. So anyway, what is it about The Last Starfighter that, kind of hits you?
Oh, I've always played video games, so it was cool where that dude got real good at that video game,
Yeah.
and then they were like, "Hey,
Yeah.
we're recruiting you to."
That makes me think
Started.
of The Wiz, Fred Savage.
Oh yeah, the Nintendo.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That was when Mario Brothers Part 3 came out, and that was in the
The Power Glove.
Power Glove.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Power Glove.
I
Yeah.
remember that.
God damn. Those were good times.
Are we really all old as fuck?
Man, I was watching the History Channel does these documentaries on.
You're like, I can relate to the History
bypass
Channel.
that question.
Well,
Go on.
this leads into it. So,
Okay.
and I remember this when I was a kid. I always wanted one, but they were too expensive, so I never bought one. But it was telling the backstory of the Teddy Ruxpin. Remember that?
Yes.
Yeah, cassette tape teddy bear robot.
Yes.
Oh God, yes.
Because they said that it was it retailed for, I think it was like $60, which would be equivalent to $160 today. And I was like, oh, that's why
Yeah.
I never got
That
bought
makes
one.
sense.
Oh yeah. It was like I remember seeing this at like Elder Beerman's.
Yeah.
By the way, we live in Ohio. I don't know how this works to the rest of the country, but we are in Ohio, and Elder Beerman back in the day was
Yeah.
a big store.
Elder Beerman, Lazarus. Remember
Oh,
Yeah.
Lazarus?
Yeah.
Swallens.
Hills.
Oh, Hills.
Yeah.
Hill's department store. Yeah, nice. But yeah, Teddy Ruxpin. Wow, that's probably where Seth MacFarlane came up with Ted,
Probably.
Yeah.
because
I
I think
figured
he's
that's
around that
kind of where
age too.
Chucky came from.
What?
I mean, think about it. He's not a bear, but come on. A talking doll. Chucky. Like,
They had like Betsy Wetsy dolls from back in the day.
I
They were like,
know.
oh, baby boopsie.
I
You
know,
what
but
I mean?
that's sort of what I was thinking of because he talked more than any other thing I remember as a child, right?
You know who did the voice of Teddy Ruxpin was the same person that did the voice for Piglet in the Winnie the Pooh cartoons.
Oh my God.
They said he had like a relaxing voice to read stories to children and stuff. So.
Well, you need to stop right now because that's Dee's like favorite character out of the Pooh.
I love Piglet.
Yeah, that guy voiced Teddy Ruxpin.
Nice. I did not know that.
Do you remember that piece of artwork that I did of Piglet? But it was of Snake
Snake.
from Escape from New York.
Yes.
I did.
We called him Snake Pig.
Snake Plissken or whatever his
Plissken,
name was.
but
Plissken,
but
yeah.
yes.
So I did do a piece of artwork. And
But it was Piglet
And it's Piglet,
as
but he's got
the
Piglet
scar
as Snake.
and the eye patch.
And if I find this, I'm going to put
God,
this
yes, we
on
need
YouTube
to.
right now.
Yeah.
I'll do a flash.
Yeah.
But he's got an eye patch and he's got a cigarette hanging out of his mouth.
That's awesome.
Chad would probably fucking
That
love
is
this
awesome.
shit. Yeah.
Piglet Plissken.
Piglet Plissken. All right, we're going to change subjects.
Let's do it.
Getting away from aliens and all this other weird shit. If you had 24 hours to be the opposite sex, what would you do? And I'm going to wait for a reaction right now. You guys can think about it for a second because I'm interested to know who would like to go first. Chad's looking at me off the side of my eye. I can
He
see it
already-
right now. He's like,
Brett-
game on, motherfucker. Let's go.
To go.
Chad, what you got, bro?
Yeah, just straight bukakis. Just give it all to me. It's
Wow.
straight,
so-
right?
so
You want
hey-
to feel it rain.
You can do that without being the opposite sex.
It's true.
That's what I was going
Yeah.
with right there. That was going to be my next thing that I was going to say. You can do that now, and me and Frank can just shoot some loads on your face, and it's all good.
I get
Why
the
would
turkey baster out. Psh, psh, psh.
We
If
go
you
shoot
really-
him. What's in the turkey baster?
You guys decide.
All right.
You're going to save up and we can fill it. And then we 3-team. Psh, psh, psh.
3 team.
I don't know.
No, so I mean, you can do that now, but like, if you were a female, though, like, I mean, would it just change the feel, change the scenario? I mean, what would it do for you?
I have no clue. I had a buddy show me like a week or two ago a video of this girl getting bukkakied by like 50 guys.
God damn!
And I've just been on a roll with it here lately.
So the bukkake thing. Now, was this one of those situations where it was just all in the face, or was she swallowing it, or getting the bowl underneath the chin?
No,
and
it was just like showered, and it was like it was edited perfectly to just like every single load, just like 2 minutes of just like getting hammered.
Okay, so seriously, Chad, let me say this in all seriousness. Can you forward me the link?
Okay, so here's what I'm feeling though. Frank's thinking 50? That's a light day.
That's why I said only 50.
Only
See?
50.
What is this, amateur hour in the bukkake
Jesus
studio?
Christ.
Only 2 minutes.
Pussy.
Pussy.
That bitch must be gay.
I just no, honestly though, I just walk around like, to random guys, be like, "You're a piece of shit. You make 70 or $1 for every 70 cents I make per hour." Just to get that other side of it,
Oh, so you would
ridicule men as a woman?
Yeah.
Oh,
Fucking
interesting.
ass.
That's
not-
interesting.
Man, that's
It is because
some shittiness.
it's dark, but
God, you're
it's
just-
interesting.
You know what? You're just like every other woman.
Oh hell no!
I was just
I was
gonna
hoping
say
you'd say that.
I was gonna say I'd sit around and play with my titties all day.
Well, how,
You got all political.
I
about
can
it.
already do that.
what's
So
the guarantee you got the kind of titties you would like to have as a woman?
Oh, see, well, here's another aspect to the question.
yeah, am
It's
I
like,
a hot woman or am I
There you
Yeah.
go.
fugly?
See? Yeah. Do I
be a
get
hot
negative A
woman.
cups or?
why did Frank just tell you that you would be a hot woman?
You'd be a hot woman.
Because he thinks I'm a hot man.
God
It
damn.
just
Oh.
it correlates.
I see.
This podcast allows me to learn so much about you, Frank.
Well, I try to lift people up.
I love you too, Frank.
Okay, well, let's go with this. Your ideal woman. Like, if you have 24 hours to be your quote unquote ideal woman.
What are your measurements?
Now, you don't even have to worry about that. But I mean, you can say, I look like this, and this is what I want to do.
Why is it always, hey, Frank, what would you want to do?
Frank just said he just wants to play with his tits. So God
This
knows.
for like
Do they
24
need to
hours.
be
Just
big
like
enough for you to
motorboating
suck?
yourself?
There you go. See, they have to be big enough for him to be able to lick.
No,
At least a
I'm a
C-cup.
simple man.
Frank's going to get tennis elbow in 24 hours
Oh,
from
yeah, I'm
playing
gonna
with his
be-
boobies.
Yeah.
Then he gets to switch back. So who cares?
Oh my God.
It's a price he's willing to pay.
So Frank, if you were a chick for 24 hours, you think you would just want to play with your boobs. Well, how big boobs would you want to have?
Big enough to play with.
That's every boob size, Frank.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
I
Does it
think
need to get like up to your mouth
If I
kind
could-
of size?
if I could be-
or?
Oh, can you suck
Yeah,
your?
yeah, that's what I say.
If I could be like
Yeah.
any woman, I would be Trailer Park Tammy.
Who the fuck is that?
The one that wears the Reba shirt all the time with the cigarette hanging out of her mouth?
God damn it.
On Trailer Park Boys?
No.
She
This
sounds
is like
awesome, but I'm not sure who
she is. She is the best.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you guys keep talking.
What is she on, like a movie or?
No, she's like a meme. She's on shorts and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Trailer Park Tammy.
I'm just looking for this. I kind of
I
want to
haven't
see it
seen that
myself.
meme.
Me neither.
I try to stay up on my meme
yeah,
game.
you're very
Is
current.
that her? Is that a
Oh
movie?
yeah, that's her. That's
Tammy
her.
the Man Eater.
Oh, okay.
Hang on, let me find some images.
She really is just the best.
She's the best around.
Really, this is this is what your interest is.
She is the quintessential woman.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot of lady. But she's
She
got
looks
some,
like the dude that has
got
the
some
dick
too.
hanging down.
Oh, you're right. She does. She got some tood though, so I could see that.
You got to watch some of her stuff.
She's
She looks
wearing-
like the mom off
I can't
of,
believe you guys never seen her.
She's wearing a wolf shirt from like I'm tough, so I wear
Yeah.
a wolf. That reminds me of like maybe me back in 1993.
Rip the sleeves off.
Oh yeah, all the sleeves are gone.
They are gone. That's me right there.
God damn. All right.
Wow.
So you just be all butch and shit. Hey, give me that fucking dick.
Like legit, she's like, come over here and get some of this pussy.
You gonna eat this?
I'm
Like, you gonna suck this?
gonna
I
fuck
suck
you
it.
till the sun comes up.
I got some good pussy under this gunt.
I would like to hear the scientific explanation of gunt.
Go on, Frank. You start.
I don't know.
Let me tell you. There's a gut
Yeah.
and there's a vagina that's started
okay.
with a C,
Got it.
and then
Gunt. I've never heard that before. That's very interesting.
yeah, it's like if you ever go down on a chick that's got
Yeah.
a gunt, you got to press down, like where your nose is, so you can breathe as you're.
Okay, so what if the guy's kind of big? Do you call it a gick?
Oh no.
There's
That's-
no such thing as a fat man.
Yes.
Stop body shaming me.
How dare you?
Oh my god.
Where's Deontay?
I agree. Where is that motherfucker? I'm lost.
So we haven't finished. So Frank wants to
Okay.
play with the boobies, right?
Yeah.
You want to get bukkakied,
And he wants to be Tammy.
Tammy.
and
Yeah.
you want to be Tammy.
Okay.
You have to be the opposite sex.
I know.
So that means that you have to be.
You know what I would do? I would hide out in my house all day long because men are shit on constantly and they are like arrested for no reason, and I would just stay at home and watch TV and go to bed.
You wouldn't
'Cause
jack off or anything, like. You'd be like,
I would
hey,
be-
look, I've got a penis.
That's fair. I would be interested in peeing standing up. That seems kind of cool because you know
It is pretty
because-
cool.
You can do that
It is,
anyway.
right?
It is pretty
Like,
cool.
I
would
mean,
be
it's
like,
going to be everywhere, but you can still do it.
well,
That's-
yeah, but
Well, that's after she jacks off.
true. I know because then it just sprays everywhere. But no,
But I appreciate the sentiment as far as like.
I'd be
you
scared
see,
to go out.
You see guys get
Yeah.
shit on no matter
yeah,
what,
like
right?
I'd be scared to go outside especially if it was a white
I am
guy,
every
a black
day.
guy. I don't know, like a guy in general.
Oh, yeah.
Like the
It's
world
kinda shitty
does-
being a dude for
it
real.
is because
It is.
women are given. I feel. I'll be canceled after this. I feel
canceled.
women are given so many allowances and men are not. And so I don't
Preach
wanna,
it.
I don't want to go out if I'm a man. I'll stay home and I'll learn how to pee standing up and
How to
eat some
lotion your
nachos and
balls.
Yeah.
maybe I'll jack off and go to bed. Like
You
I'm
can
not
be
going
on the
out.
other end of the bukkake.
Trust me on this. If you were a full blown man, now I mean,
I would
think
definitely jack off a few
I
times.
yeah, I think in this
gotcha.
scenario,
That is another thing. You could get blown. Full blown man.
But that entails having to meet.
Then you
another
can
human
complain
being.
about how she's doing it wrong and all kinds of stuff.
Hang on, brother. Hang on. So if she becomes a guy for 24 hours, she's probably not going to get blown because you know how much time it takes to arrange that.
It's a lot of work.
Oh,
It's a
so
lot
much
of
work.
Yeah.
So much work.
No, so I guess that's what I would do. I'd be like, oh, I ain't going anywhere. I'm gonna eat some nachos. I'm gonna watch some TV. I'm gonna maybe jack off once or twice, and I'll learn to pee standing up.
She's a man.
And
Yeah.
I mean,
That's a dude.
I
Like-
think
You're like,
I don't want to deal with people like, especially women, because they're fucking crazy.
you're totally a man. You know what?
are you a man?
Do you got a penis already?
You can tell
do you
us.
got- do you
Remember,
got a
he
drink?
said
'Cause I'm
I
gonna
have a
cheers you
little
right now.
penis. I do have a little penis.
Well, all chicks do, but
no, you said I have a little dick.
okay, little penis with a little dick. I mean, what's the difference on that?
I don't know.
But cheers to you.
Yeah,
I mean, for
honestly.
real, it's pretty shitty being a guy. You just got
I
to
can't imagine
for
the
real though.
pressure.
The pressure for being a guy is this: is like, you know what? If somebody shits on you, you deal with it, right? If you feel bad, you deal with it. Like it's not like
That's not
Chad, I feel
okay.
bad, and Chad's like, yeah, why don't you come
Suck it
over and
up.
we'll talk it over, you know? And be like, why you being a fucking pussy, you little fucking shithead?
And that sucks, and I hate that. So I
Well,
want.
I'm the guy that comes over and just gives you a good back rub. You know, if
Aw.
you're feeling bad.
Do you do feet? He likes a feet rub.
Not with my hands.
Oh. Oh, he's thinking about it.
So my feet are getting lotioned.
Your oil or mine?
It's definitely yours.
Frank's been very quiet.
You okay, Frank?
Yeah, I'm listening. Listening to
He's
that.
just taking it all in.
Yeah.
I bet you
I'm
will.
like a sponge.
Every orifice.
Trying to absorb all this.
So, Frank does the boobies. You kind of hide. And
Yeah, I'm
you
gonna
jack off.
I'm
You
gonna
play with it.
I'm gonna hermit
And your
it.
main thing is that you stand up when you pee.
I would like to try that. It sounds very fun and cool because
It is.
sitting down and peeing as a woman and have to use toilet paper all the time. It feels so fucking wasteful and stupid, like irritatingly so.
Yeah,
so
I get that.
I would be good with
And
that.
you just get to pee on everything too.
exactly.
Like it's just
I don't want to do all that.
Have you guys seen that meme where it shows if the roles are reversed and guys had periods and they'd be peeing blood all over each other? They're like
I have not.
they're like having a blast, like peeing blood on each other. And I was like,
pee blood. It doesn't come out of the same hole.
well, it said if
It
dudes
does
have
for us.
periods, yeah.
don't tell us how to have our periods.
I'm sorry. You're right.
Canceled.
I apologize.
Canceled.
I am not being open-minded and
How
accepting
dare you.
of your penis periods. I am so sorry.
They're like writing their name on the wall in blood.
Red rum.
I was like, damn, that would be pretty fun. That's how probably would be. So
It would, you're right. Yeah. I
probably a
mean,
good thing dudes don't do
You're
that.
You're like, I'm on my period, bro. Like, let's go right in the snow.
so true.
Let's do some art. Well, at least me and Chad, we were like, let's do some art.
Yeah, you guys.
Oh, it's the moment of the month where we can do art. God damn. That's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna throw it to a different one. Oh wait, I didn't do mine. I did not do
No,
mine.
you did not.
Son of a bitch.
You know, also,
what a
hang
piece of
on.
shit.
I'm going to go back to about half hour, 45 minutes ago and say, hello, everyone. We were all introduced, but this is Todd, the host.
Oh yeah, hey everybody. Todd here at Point of No Response, also known as Dirty Todd, and please look that up on Urban Dictionary because it's fucking sweet.
Okay. Now you can continue.
All right, yeah, I always forget that.
I know, we never
Yeah,
introduced you.
I think this may be the first one where I've actually
think
said
so.
my name.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I agree.
You went right into the aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't help it. Aliens are fucking
We need
cool.
to pause and start
They
doing
want to fuck
that.
our buttholes and stuff like that. And
Do
sorry,
they,
not
though?
fuck. Probe
Explore.
the butt.
Yeah.
Explore the butt.
Fist probe.
Hopefully they have small hands.
Humans are motherfuckers.
Yes.
God knows I can't take but a tip. Oh, so if I was a chick, so mine's a little bit different, is that I would totally masturbate just to see how that feels, right?
Click the bean.
Whole, all of it.
But if I have the realization that I only have 24 hours within this, and Dee, I think you would understand this,
Okay.
is that I would take lots of different small videos of myself masturbating or finger fucking or dildo fucking myself, right? And I would set up an OnlyFans, right? So I could post stuff for the next year. Like I would like literally use that 24 hours for the next year to post shit or have content to post the stuff. So I can have income that's residual.
From your day of being a woman.
I have one question.
Go on.
Do you still have your same brain? Like, are you still a man in your brain?
Yeah, I think
So,
so. That's what we were kind of talking
What
about.
you're going to do is you're going to play with yourself all day and complain about how you're doing it wrong.
Oh, shit.
Why can't I get this right?
Oh man, you might be right. Here's what's sad is I'm probably gonna just I'm gonna get on Facebook. I'm gonna complain about how nobody loves me, and then if this lasted longer than a week, then I'm like, I'm not dating anymore. Then 2 days later, I'm like, this is the love of my life. And then 2 days after that, this guy treated me like shit.
I
Actually,
love
I had a
that.
conversation about this with a chick on Facebook today. Like she even said, like, why do people do this? They're like, you're in here for 2 days and you're just like, I will never date again. And then 2 days later,
This is my ride
this
or
is
die.
my ride or die.
I love
and then,
hearing people say that.
and then
Ugh.
let's say 2 months later, they're moved in already because probably more than likely somebody can't afford something, so they have to live together. And they're like, he used to beat me for 3 years, even though we were together for 3 months. You know, just dumb shit like.
Thoughts over here? Very quiet.
Sorry, I had to burp.
I know, it was perfect timing.
No, it wasn't that great, but yeah. Anyway, so that was mine. So here's the next one. And you did tell me this, but for some reason I can't remember. And you asked me to bring this up, and it's poop knives.
Oh. Have you ever heard of it?
No, I want to hear about this.
So,
This sounds interesting.
If you get online, search up poop knife. It's called the original poop knife.
Poop knife.
The
for,
original.
for cutting up poops. So
Wait, hang on. So
There are people out there that have poop knives
okay.
in their bathrooms.
Oh, okay. Go on.
So
Realization.
when I was
I had a spoon.
that's gross.
A spoon is essentially a small shovel.
Yeah, so I was when I was a lead before, I was gonna buy poop knives for all the guys for Christmas. So I got on there, I found it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna buy these poop knives," but they were $20 for one. And I was like, "That's way too much money." But you can find cheaper knockoff poop knives that are like $15.
Of course.
You're gonna fucking bitch out and buy a knockoff poop knife.
So
That's why I didn't. I got them socks instead.
Oh, God damn it. No, I still need to hear some explanation.
And they were pretty
for
nice.
And they were
pretty
nice socks.
Okay,
What is the description of a poop knife?
Yeah, what's it do?
Thank you, Chad.
Purpose.
Like if you take too big a poop and it won't go down. And you got to cut it into sections.
So let me say this: before I had my gallbladder removed, a poop knife would be a machete.
It could have been.
No, it would have been.
So how big is this poop knife?
I don't know. I just seen a picture online.
I think it's just like a plastic.
Yeah, it
like
looks,
a plastic knife. that's
yeah,
probably
it looks like
that big.
it's blue plastic knife.
So it's like,
Probably the size of a butter knife, maybe.
God, that.
Do
What
you
kind
want
of butter knives do you use?
Is it dishwasher safe?
Excellent question.
That is a good question. I didn't look. Once I seen how expensive they were,
You're just like
You moved on.
these guys are not worth
You
this.
moved on to socks.
well, I had like 7 or 8 guys. I mean, that shit adds up.
So like $140.
So you were fine with them having to pay for a plumber to come out if they clogged their toilet up and pay hundreds of dollars because you didn't want to pay $20.
No,
for a poop knife.
nobody was like, man, Frank, I took this huge shit and I didn't have it. It wasn't like a necessity. It'd be more like funny.
Yeah.
So instead, I bought them really nice socks. They were like $12 for one pair of socks.
What kind of socks did they have?
Bombas.
Okay, so
If Deontay was here, he'd know.
Deontay would know.
Yeah,
Like,
see,
so
I-
They were nice socks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do? They're just like really comfy or like
Yeah, they're like that merino wool. So what their thing is that
here we go with candle, man.
Yeah.
that
No, I
Plus-
got some merino wool socks. They
Yeah.
were
Damn it,
nice.
I'm so stupid. Like I build shit, so I don't know
I
socks.
don't even know this, and I'm
Dag.
supposedly a lady. I don't know. Marie. I mean, I've heard of it, but I don't know.
So they're like wicking, so they wick the sweat away. They're they don't stink.
Some
Like,
sort of weird Under
they're
Armour.
nice
They're
socks.
thick, so like padded.
Yeah, so they're cool in the summer and
Shady
keep
in
you
the
warm
winter.
in the winter. So their thing is whenever you buy a pair of socks, you buy one and then they donate a pair to a homeless shelter. So it's kind
That's
of
sweet.
They're nice ass
Yeah.
socks, but you're also
I'm not
Giving
going to
back.
say anything negative about
Doing
that.
it.
I think that's awesome.
It is
Yeah,
awesome.
for real.
That's freaking cool.
So that's cool.
So-
Is it the same pair of socks that they donate, or do they donate something like I donate to them and then they take my socks and throw it to the homeless?
no, they donate like
their shit.
yeah,
The
like
same,
yeah.
the same thing.
So what you're saying is like I should probably go to a homeless shelter so I can
and get some
expensive
socks.
Yeah.
Oh man, you'd be balling out.
So it's not like underwear at Goodwill. It's like
No, fresh new socks.
new.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got
Damn,
it.
that
And
is
they're-
actually pretty cool.
And they're real nice socks.
Well,
too.
let's
That
give
is
him a
cool.
holler. So, what is that? Because I mean, we're not sponsored by this, but who is it?
Bombas.
Bombas.
How do you spell that?
Bombas.
Nice.
Nice. That is
Nice.
really freaking cool.
I'm gonna look that up, and
Yep.
we're gonna give them a shout out. So,
and we're going to order
That's
some
awesome.
socks.
They actually started making T-shirts.
Shoot.
They've got some other stuff. They used to be just socks.
man, that's awesome as fuck
Neato.
for real. D, you can answer this too. Whenever you
God.
finger a pussy, how many fingers do you use?
I typically go with 2.
Mm.
But I know, here I am fucking Frank up again. But there have been occasions when I have really small hands. So I'll just let your imagination.
So here's
You're
my
welcome.
question: is it more this or this?
For me,
That's
I know
fair.
where I know where
That's
you're going
fair.
with.
That's
like,
fair.
It's really about positioning,
Yeah. So
right?
I
At
think,
least for me, it is.
I think I either go here or here, depending.
Oh, so you're
And
getting
then-
like all up in there.
Yes.
Okay.
And then otherwise it's depending.
Yeah, like
I mean,
How many have you ever pushed in one?
all up to here.
nice.
Oh, so not a full fist, but
No,
like
not to the wrist.
like-
but like past the knuckles.
Past the
yeah,
knuckles.
definitely. Past the knuckles.
nice.
Doing it for my country.
It is almost the 4th of July. America. I love America. This is for America.
Merca. Yeah. No.
You okay, Frank?
I know he's all fucked up again. I'm sorry.
You're so
I knew this was
elegant
gonna
with your
happen.
cup. Like, nice,
Yeah. He's so chill. Like,
Very interesting.
nice.
excellent. Thank you for that feedback.
Our segue in, like, oh man, like it's really cool because they donate socks to homeless shelters. Man,
And
what a
then we
great
go,
company. So, anyways, when
the
you
knuckles.
finger a pussy, it's just
Freaking
unexpected.
Barbara Waters over here.
Nice.
Very interesting.
No, do you guys remember that skit from SNL where it's the ladies that are like on NPR or something and they're interviewing guys about hot dogs and meatballs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
See?
do.
This is the shtick.
sweaty balls.
Sweaty balls and sweaty wieners.
Sweaty
And they
wieners,
are
yeah.
so calm and even tempered
Like-
and they sound like him. And she's like, those balls were so good in my mouth. They were so juicy and delicious. And the other girl goes, yes, they were.
I remember the
Thank you,
commentary.
Barbara.
And then the guy goes, I've been waiting for a moment where I could put my balls in your mouth. Yeah.
Yes. That's what I think about every time I hear him talk.
Is
'Cause
that
it's
back
like,
when Saturday Night Live was funny?
Yes.
Yeah. It was,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
Alec
brothers.
Baldwin?
Yeah, the
Or-
brothers.
My
Steve-
bad.
Yeah.
It was Steven, right?
No,
Or
it was
was it
Alec
Alec?
Baldwin.
My
Yeah.
apologies.
But the brothers. That's why as soon as he said that, I was like, yes.
Baldwin,
The
yeah.
Baldwins. Yep. Yeah, it was him. He'd go, I've been waiting for somebody to put my sweaty wiener in their mouth.
Sweaty winner.
There's a
Anyway,
congressman
there's your
named
Barbara
Dick Sweat.
Walters. Nice.
Dick Sweat. I think he's from like South Dakota. Or
I'm
Can't
voting
even
for
imagine
him.
how he got voted into
Dick
office.
Sweat. Vote for Dick Sweat. Well, fuck.
Dick.
Yeah.
Anyway, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe if you are on YouTube, and make sure you download on iTunes or any other app that you enjoy listening to podcasts. Other than that, we appreciate you guys listening and watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
See you next Tuesday.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Get
Should
it
be
right,
Wednesday.
dude. We'll explain that later.
We'll explain that on the next podcast.
Yep.
What does that spell?
Wednesday? Wednesday?
Cunwet?
Come.
He's trying to spell cunt. See you next Tuesday, cunt.
Oh,
Jesus Christ, people.
Come on.
I'm drunk.
He said that earlier.
Bye, you motherfuckers.
3 balls.
Peace out.